What's up with YouTube? I want to make this video before I go inside of the gym. You're really going to have to choose between vision and entertainment. Like, you really got to pay attention to what's going on. See, a lot of us like to live vicariously through others. Oh, they have such a nice life. They have such a nice body. Oh, they're on their path. They're on their goals. They're on their dreams. They're on they're moving in their vision. And you have to sit back and observe and see, what am I doing? And then in that time, you realize that you're observing. You're just watching. You're just watching. I'm not saying entertainment is bad. We all like to get our little entertainment. Some of us like to watch our sports. Some of us like to watch our skits, our reels, our comedy. But it's going to come to a point to where you have to choose vision or entertainment. Because vision is what's going to change your life. Entertainment is just going to keep you in your same position. So what's the difference? What are your visions and your entertainment levels like? Is your entertainment level more than your vision? Because if your entertainment level is more than your vision, then you're not moving. But if your vision is moving more than your entertainment, then you're getting closer to your goal. And it's like, you got to see, this is how the game is set up. Like, you got to understand, why is there so many platforms? TikToks, Instagram, Facebook, whatever. Why is there so many platforms to gain my attention? It's because you pay with your attention and your time by your views. But if you can take all that time and attention that you're feeding into observing, watching, and you put it into your craft, then you can become exactly what you're watching. See, it's good to watch certain content, to gain the information that we need to make it into whatever business venture that we want to install ourselves into. You know what I mean? But this is the thing. You have to act on it. And the things that'll teach you the most knowledge, you notice your attention span isn't there because it's not entertaining. But that piece of content that you was watching that wasn't entertaining can actually change your life. But that entertaining content gave you a couple laughs, which isn't bad at all. But you got nothing more out of it but laughs. But the entertainment that could have changed your life could have changed your reality. So some point in time, you're going to have to choose vision over entertainment. What are you trying to start? What are you trying to build? This is one thing I ask you. The person that you follow, the person that you watch, the person that you wish you can be, or that you wish you was in their shoes, what are they doing? I'll answer that for you. They're working. They're working. So what makes them different from you? The difference is they're putting in the work and you're watching. Not knowing this whole time you wasting time watching everybody else level up, watching everybody else stack their bank account, watching everybody else trade their stocks. That if you implemented your time, effort, and energy into doing that yourself, your life will start moving. But by you just sitting back watching from a distance through this lens in our phone, you're not moving at all. You're in the same position. You're in the same position. See, the game is low-key rigged because Every day we wake up, we want a dopamine hit of something. And it ain't got to be alcohol, drugs, smoke, or nothing. It's a dopamine hit of certain content. It's a dopamine hit of how a certain video make you feel. It's all dopamine rushes. We're chasing dopamine rushes all the time. And the dopamine rush should give your body and your brain a high. It make you feel good. And that's why it's so addictive to get caught up into these platforms, because we're not observing the real issue here. Like I said, it's okay to get your entertainment in. But if all you're doing is wasting your time on entertainment, then your life isn't moving. You're procrastinating. Procrastinating. I'm going to do this next week. I'm going to do this tomorrow. Next year, it's going to be my time. But you're not doing anything to move forward because you're wasting your time watching others level up. Because it's entertaining. You're wasting your time on these dating coaches, these relationship podcasts, watching them tear each other down. And you're not actually using your own steps to make your relationships better. Because it's entertainment. So you have to separate entertainment from your vision. My bad, I got a phone call. But what I'm saying, bro, whatever you're putting your focus in is creating your life, man. Whatever your focus and your efforts are going into is going to create your life. But if you put your focus and your efforts into watching, into not moving, don't complain about where your life is. Because it's actually people out here in the field, boots on the ground. I'm about to go hit the gym. I'm walking in my vision. I'm building up my body. So in order for that to happen, what has to happen? Boots on the ground. You're not going to wake up with six-pack abs and jacked sitting on your ass. It don't work like that. The work does. And I'm not trying to judge and say, like I said, entertainment is good. Do what you need to do, whatever. But you got to understand what it's doing for you, what it's doing to you. And it's a time and place for everything. You can be exactly who you want to be. You can be exactly where you want to be if you start working towards it. But if you're watching all day and procrastinating and looking through the lenses of somebody else, then your own life isn't moving anywhere. We've been sleeping for a long time. It's time to wake up. But that's your decision. Whatever you do with your life, that's what you do. I'm not the one to judge. I'm just giving some game. Whatever you want to do with your life, do it. Live it. If it makes you happy, beautiful. But don't complain. Don't complain why life ain't going where you want it to go. Because you rather watch than work. Not knowing every time you put effort into the work, you get a step closer to your vision. So some point in life, sometime, you're going to have to choose between vision and entertainment. Just wanted to touch on that. Chop it up with y'all later, man. Peace.